Hello everyone, this is the Gaming Cat here, and welcome back to GC Plays Brutal Doom. I am sorry that it took so long to get to this part, but, yeah, that's really just it, I'm sorry. You all probably know the reason why it's been taking so long right now, so I won't repeat myself too much. So let's get back into the swing of things here. So, something that I want to talk about for a bit, because, oh wait, actually there is something new to talk about right here. That is the Invincibility Sphere, which does exactly what it sounds like. It makes you invincible for a short amount of time. And I want to save it for now, because I want to see if I can get a Demon Rune or a Berserk Pack first, because it's already good by itself, but when you pair it up with the ability to do brutal takedowns on your enemies, it makes it even better, because that way you can just wail on them without having fear of taking too much punishment from them. Because, like, normally you have to, normally you just have to, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was gonna say. My mind went to the Bahamas for a moment there, as Steve Martin would say. So yeah, you have to, like, normally you have to constantly move back and forth and try to stay out of their melee range, but with the Berserk Pack, you can just keep hitting them over and over and over again, which is sweet. This is taking a bit of getting used to, because I just finished playing, a Doom map pack called Requiem, which, that uses Doom 2, where you have the super shotgun, and I also had, the Mancubus flame cannon as well, so, oh, another invincibility power-up, that's great! So yeah, I have that, and I also had the... Yeah, I had the super shotgun and the Mancubus flamethrower, and also I had a lot more ammo for everything, as well as the BFG 9000, so... getting used to this game, where I have less ammo and not those guns, and also not the chainsaw, is a little odd. So I'll go back here, I'll get the Berserk Pack, and the Invincibility Sphere. Oh yeah, let's get this party started. Ah, there you go, come on, let's rip and tear, let's have some fun! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, give me that blue jello. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh man, this guy has one of the best brutal takedowns in the game, if you ask me. Stop, yep, there we go, oh yeah. Yeah, you just saw that. Doom Guy literally just ripped his spine out of his ass. This game is beautiful in so many ways. Like, if you haven't already bought Brutal Doom and tried it out for yourself, then what is wrong with you? You've already seen how awesome this game is. Though now that I've praised the game a whole bunch, and, I suppose that it's only fair that I talk about some of the big elephant in the room as well. Ooh, a survivor. So yeah, the big elephant in the room. As talented as the developer of this mod is, Sergeant Mark IV, as great as he is at programs, he's not a good person at all. Like, okay, if you're one of those people who it's like you can't know too much about the awful history of someone because then it'll ruin, like, your appreciation. I know that Sean's like that, especially, like, he didn't, like, he hated Lily Pete even quicker than I did, for one thing, but, yeah, if you're one of those people who just can't appreciate something if you know how bad the person is, then stop watching this now and go to the part that I'll put a link to. Actually, I'll just put a text thing in the video right there, or there. Maybe there, that's good, I'll just put in the middle, actually, So, Sergeant Mark IV, this is all just stuff I've heard, by the way, but apparently, one of his friends or something was really depressed and suicidal, and what Sergeant Mark did was, he encouraged them to kill themselves, and then told them how. And I don't know if he was doing it as a joke or whatever, because he wasn't taking it seriously, but that is a dick move right off the bat. And not only that, but apparently he's overly anal retentively defensive of this mod as well. Like, if there's anyone that dares suggest they don't like this game, and I'm not just talking about the asshole Doom purists who are just like, ah, it's not original Doom, it sucks. I mean, like, the people who actually have reasons for not liking this mod, he gets way too defensive about this mod. And instead of just accepting it and moving on, he takes it way too personally, apparently. So yeah, apparently that's why he's not a cool person. And if you're just coming back, congratulations, you save yourself from not having to learn about some really dickish guy. But I personally don't let it get to me because, like, yeah, there are some things where it's like I can't enjoy it anymore because of how bad the guys. Oh, I didn't know I could break off the legs as well. Sweet. So yeah, there are things where it's like if a person is horrible enough, I can't appreciate it. Like Lily Pete, for instance. Lily's just so horrible that I can't even find her in a minute videos funny anymore. But Sergeant Mark IV, look, I don't like the guy, but Brutal Doom is so freaking fun that at the end of the day, I think this is one of those things where it's like the creation is more important than the artist himself. Like, Brutal Doom, it's brilliant, and it's so brilliant that it's even inspiring Doom 4, which, that goes to show you, I remember that John Romero, it's so great that John Romero himself actually played this and loved it. Like, I'm willing to look by the fact that the creator is a horrible person for this really fun ride, but someone like Lily Pete, on the other hand, look, her in-a-minute videos, they can be funny, but they're not funny to the point where I'm willing to forgive her for making very ableist comments about people with autism, for putting down people with depression, for making child porn, and all the other awful stuff she's done that I can't think of right now because I'm trying to concentrate on Doom at the same time. And it boggles my mind how many people do come to her defense. Because it's like, what is it that people find so willing to defend her about? Like, what do they find so charming about this spiteful, hateful person? And I can say this as someone who will say that, yeah, there are still a few of her videos that I do like. Her How to Win at Bronies videos, for instance. I think those are pretty funny. And I like her video on Tyrant Lestia as well. So yes, I do get why there are people who like her as a content creator and a comedian. But why do they like her as a person? Like, it still shocks me to no end that Josh Scorcher, one of the coolest and nicest people I've ever seen, not just on the internet, but ever, even chooses to associate with her, much less call her a friend. Like, I don't get it, and I probably never will. And I get that. I get, like, he said that it's not healthy to constantly surround yourself with people who always agree with you. That's fine. That's why I enjoy being friends with people like Internabang, but Interna doesn't put down people with okay, that's not entirely true, but he doesn't do it nearly as often as Lily. And even he doesn't make child porn. Ugh. I'm gonna stop talking about this. This is just putting me in a bad mood. It's funny, I think this is the quickest I've ever beaten this level. Like, before, this level's usually actually given me, a bit of grief with trying to find the exit, but I think that was actually pretty fast for me. Tower of Babel. Oh boy, I think this might be, the final boss of the Shores of Hell, which I didn't find the BFG, so if this is the final level, oh, yep, this is the final level, this is not gonna be good for me. No BFG, that does not make Cool Cat a happy man. Oh, goodness gracious, he's already here, oh no, he's oh. Well, that ended quickly. Let's try this again. Oh, wait, wrong save. This is, Gunslinger was something I played, like, from the Thy Flesh Consumed level, where I was testing out a wad that gives you a revolver, a Colt revolver, because I'm a big fan of the Dark Tower, and I fancy myself a gunslinger. That's pretty much it, really. They gotta get out before the Cyber Demon comes here. I'll take care of these lost souls first. Though I don't have the Soul Sphere right away. But, the Cyber Demon isn't here yet, so at least I can take care of these lost souls first. So yeah, you saw me get obliterated right there by the Cyber Demon's melee attack. I don't know if his Cloven Hoof is an instant kill, but I do know that it does a lot of damage. But then again, so do his rockets, too. Those rockets are devastating. If you get hit by one, it will, like... If you have no armor, it will kill you right then and there. And even if you do have armor, it will take out, like, a huge chunk of your health. So, thankfully I have plenty of rockets here, so I can take them on. So yeah, all I think I need to do here is just hang back and pump them full of rockets. Honestly, I'm not sure sometimes who's harder. Like, well, no, the Cyber Demon is harder, but the close runner-up is the Arc Vial. Oh god, the Arc Vial from Doom 2 is still like the most annoying enemy I've ever faced in a video game. Let me explain how it works. So the way it works is when it sees you, it starts summoning a column of flame, and when the summoning ends, you take a huge chunk of damage out of you. Like, if you have no armor, it'll take away 90%, and it's explosive, meaning that it will temporarily fill your screen with red, which can make it hard to move / get out of the way. And it just summons the flame. It's not like a range attack like the rockets here. If it sees you, it will hit you, no matter what. Like, you have to constantly keep ducking in and out of cover, which isn't that hard as long as there's enough, but the thing is, sometimes there's maps where it's wide open and the cover is thin and narrow, which makes it pretty tricky, and also sometimes it can be pretty tight, which is especially troubling since the Arc Vial actually moves pretty fast, pretty damn fast. So, and not only that, but it can bring the enemies you've killed back from the dead. Yeah, it can resurrect the enemies you've killed, as if it wasn't already overpowered enough. And it has quite a bit of health, too, meaning you've got to pump a lot in to kill, like, you want to get out the Plasma Rifle or even the BFG 9000 to kill it. Oh, the Cyber Demon's finally dead. That's cool. You've done it. The hideous Cyber Demon Lord that ruled the Los Deimos moonbase has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, you rappel down to the surface of hell. Now it's on to the final chapter of Doom, Inferno. So yeah, this was a shorter episode than usual. I didn't expect to be facing the Cyber Demon so quickly. So we'll pick things off next time, because I have a few more things to talk about, the Arc Vial, and other things too. And there was actually something I was planning on bringing up during this episode, but I ended up not doing because I got distracted by Sergeant Mark IV, Lillipede, and the Invulnerability Sphere. So yeah, that was this episode of Cool Cat Plays Brutal Doom, and I hope you enjoy it. Next time, hopefully, we will finally find the chainsaw, and maybe even the BFG 9000. Goodbye.